Hey, it's time to open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It. Know what I'm talking about? Grip it and rip it, okay. Grip it and rip it, rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it, grip it and rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it, grip it and rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it, grip it and rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it. Welcome in H-Town. You are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It Sports. I'm your host, J.R. Wilson, coming to you live at 5, no time for jive. Listen up. This show is the flavor for your wings, the gravy for your mashed potatoes, and the sugar for your Kool-Aid, not your tank. Don't get it twisted or misconstrued. You understand me? This show does aim to please, but if you ain't pleased, it ain't a thing to me. So listen here, tighten up your boots and let's ride. So I'm going to get straight off into this thing, man, because I'm wired up. I'm fired up about my city, man, that I represent. I was born and raised in and probably going to die in, like Blood Diamond. He picked up the dirt and said, you see this? This is Africa. I'm going to die here. So you see this here? This here is Houston, Texas. I'm probably going to die here. I was born here. So let's get straight off into this thing. First of all, I want to say, man, that the Rockets had been doing what Rockets do, taking off, ain't playing at all with the Thunder. You understand? We've been bringing the Thunder. I don't know what they've been bringing, but they ran into some grown men. You understand? That's what's been happening. Okay? And we're going to get off into that. But before we do that, I need y'all to do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel right here. Grip It and Rip It Sports. Hit that little bell so you don't miss a thing from Grip It and Rip It. All right? And share this link with your people, with your partners, with your friends, with your family, with your village, with your tribe, whatever, however, whenever. Do that thing. All right? So look, man, I am super elated. First of all, sports is back in full effect. We almost 100%. We are 3 weeks from today when the NFL will be back in full effect. And man, I can't wait. But right now, man, we're going to talk about what happened right now in the present, this very day. First of all, we had a doubleheader. We had the Houston Astros and we had the Houston Rockets. And I just want to say the Houston Rockets have been taking care of business. They look like grown men out there playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I ain't gonna lie, and I still feel this way. Oklahoma City is a formidable team. They are a formidable opponent, but they going up against some grown men. They going up against some grown men. You understand? I used to play my dad in basketball every weekend. Never could beat him. But when I got about 13, my shots started falling, started having handles. He didn't even want to play me no more. Because at that time, I became a grown man at 13 on the court. Of course, not in age. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen. This is the time to close your mouths and open your ears and listen to your boy, man. So, anyways, the Rockets have been really taking care of business, man. I mean, James Harden, who is the best scorer in the league right now, and if anyone wants to grab a point of argumentation on that, we can do that. Get into the comments, and we can do it. I do the back and forth thing. You know, I do the tit for tat. It ain't no problem because I promise you, whatever you got to say, I will debunk it and refute it. All right. But he only scored 19 points tonight. Yet he had 9 assists. What is going on? This small ball thing. There was 7 players that had double digits in scoring. I love the way this looks. I don't know if it's going to last, but man, it looks really good. I mean, really good. For Eric Gordon to be 0 for 10 from behind the arc, yet we still beat Oklahoma City by 13 points. And Oklahoma City is no slouch at all. Harden only had 19 points, yet we beat Oklahoma City by 13 points. So there are 2 individuals that I want to bring up that I think are key in this free butt whooping we've been giving Oklahoma City over the last 2 games. By the way, Houston Rockets are up 2-0 in the series. We finna run away with this thing. You might as well bring the brooms out. You know, bring the little iRobots out. You know, those are things that sweeping the floors now. All right. So either you can get your broom or you can do it virtual or digital. You can get the iRobot. It don't matter. But Austin Rivers and Jeff Green. Now, first of all, Austin Rivers, boy, you got some major respect for me today. You did something today that I have not seen you do. I mean, pump fake, went through the lane. I'm thinking you're going to put up one of them little cute layups you put up, but you mashed on boys. Dog, you don't even understand how they got me out of my seat. You understand? That's what you do, man. You take it to them. You take it, you let them know you ain't playing. You in that lane, if I'm coming, you're about to get mashed on. Straight like that. Ain't no other way to say it. You understand me? And that's exactly what happened. Boy, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do that.
You get off in that lane and you mash on them. Make them pay for it. You want to step in this lane, you going to get what's coming to you. Straight like that. Respect, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Your daddy taught you well, Doc Rivers. Yeah. You know, I taught him well. I taught him how to do that. That's how your daddy taught, boy. But Jeff Green, man, has really been the X factor for the Houston Rockets, man. I mean, he's 6'10". He's not really a big guy. He's a wing. But, man, he's really playing a wonderful role, man, at being the big guy / wing / pick and roll. He's been bringing the ball up the court. That's how you know we playing a different kind of offense, man. He been bringing the ball up the court. Harden ain't even been bringing it up. Jeff Green been bringing it up, knocking down his shots. I mean, just really opening up the game. Everybody spread on the perimeter. And PJ Tucker, man, he doggone hit a tray behind the arc on the wing, not in the corner. I mean, all net, baby. We need all them, baby. We need all of them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it was a great win today. Great win, fellas. I'm proud of y'all. Keep pushing, keep persevering, keep doing what you got to do, man, because we coming for that ring. We coming for that trophy. We coming where men have their name etched in places where men that have championship rings are. And that's what we coming for. We coming for heads. You understand? Straight like that. So whoever it is, the Lakers or Portland, whoever it is, we coming for your head. We ain't got nothing to lose. Small ball, baby. Yeah. So let me segue right on off into the Houston Astros, man. Look, we are hobbled right now. Okay, I was just messing with my little bro because he's a Boston Red Sox fan. I don't know why. I've been trying to get him to come home for years, but you know, Big Papi was his guy. Well, I mean, Big Papi, he messing with people's wives getting shot up in the DR. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a broadcaster. He not even with the Red Sox no more. Okay. But I guess he's like a legacy member, you know, an ambassador. So he'll be there for life or whatever. But I was messing with him because, you know, Boston Red Sox, they really have a lot of talent on their team. But, man, they lost the guy, man. They lost the straw that stirs the drink there in Boston and Mookie Betts. And so, man, they looking crazy. And why did I say that? I said that to set this up. The Houston Astros are hobbled. Justin Verlander, our ace, gone for the season. Roberto Osuna, our closer, gone for the season. Young phenom, Yordan Alvarez, all right, rookie of the year last year, hit 26 bombs in half of a season. He gone for the year, patella tendon. Bregman just got hurt, hamstring. He gone right now. Michael Brantley, quad, he gone right now. George Springer been in and out the lineup because of a wrist injury. Okay, Brad Peacock, he gone. Devo, he gone. Shall I go on? Oh, Josh James, who's trash. He is trash, man. I mean, BFI, Allied Waste, green container. You understand? Trash. I don't care that he could throw 100. He'll throw 100 in the bleachers. He can't throw it in the strike zone. So we don't need him. He needs to be designated for assignment, just like Vogelback up in Seattle. All right? Yeah. But yeah, he's hurt now. We are hobbled. Yet we out here mashing on boys. The same way Austin Rivers went through the lane and mashed on boys tonight, that's how we doing. The bats done woke up. And Jose Altuve, that's my boy, man, my favorite player. And, man, something has been in his head. I don't know what it is, but it seemed like it's gone because he back at it. He back looking like Jose. I got Astros jerseys. They got one name on the back, Altuve, because he's the guy. He's the guy. I don't care whoever want to hate on him, say he cheated. He ain't cheat, man. People attested to that. But he wasn't going to sell out his team because he a real one, Maracay. He a real one. So I think this thing went to his head, really. But he been persevering, man, just sticking it out. I mean, he went from hitting in the third slot and the second slot. He asked to be put in the sixth slot in the lineup where you don't see a whole lot of fastballs there. But now he back in the front of the lineup looking good, man. Looking good. And Carlos Correa, boy, let me tell you something, boy. I'm proud of you, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You have probably the most like top 5 talent in the league, period. But you had the potential. Nobody ever knew if it was gonna come out. But boy, you looking like a stud right now. And you know what? It started. And I know the clock on the wall say that's all, y'all, but I'm fired up right now. So you're gonna get a little bit more of the 10 that I be giving. But when Carlos Correa came out in the offseason, when the whole cheating scandal came out with the Astros, he was the most candid individual out of all of them. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you something else. Even with him, even with his candor, he also had a message for boys that was talking down, like what's his name in for the LA Dodgers. He ain't hitting worth a blunt nickel right now, talking all that noise. Cody Bellinger, or Bellinger, whatever your name is, bro. You a simp. You understand? And he told you if you don't have the facts, then you need to shut your trap. Straight like that. You ain't hitting right now. And apparently you didn't have the facts. And this boy's playing with the vengeance. You understand? With wrath, determination dwelling in that young man's eyes. And I love it. I love it. Huh? Everybody stepped up. When they heard about Yordan Alvarez going down, everybody stepped up and said, man, hey, look here. This here Houston, baby. Huh? We navigate the skies. We navigate space. We are the Astros. Y'all better understand and respect it and believe it, man. I'm telling you right now. You know, mark these words right here. And I don't mind eating crow if I'm wrong. But you will see the Astros back in the World Series this year. Mark my words. Oakland Athletics, y'all playing real good right now. Respect. But you messing with some grown men. I'm just trying to be honest with you. You messing with grown men out here. 8 in a row, we didn't won. I'm proud of my boys, man. The pitching has been crazy. All these young guys, man, getting brought up. We got a few guys, they ain't even play AAA ball. One guy ain't played AA. He came straight up from single A ball. He out here balling. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Anoli Paredes. I told you, I'm gonna pronounce your name correctly because you a man. You know what I'm saying? That you know, that requires respect by the way you've been playing. Paredes. I'm not gonna say it with the English inflection. Paredes now. Paredes. Boy, keep doing your thing. Y'all better watch out, man. I'm telling you right now. The Astros coming and they not playing. We put a good beating on Colorado. Swept them. Somebody call in the iRobot. Huh? Yeah. This show was meant to be short and sweet, but I just feel the need to keep just rambling on about the goodness of what's going on in this city right now that I don't think people are recognizing. All the scrutiny that we are receiving. And let me say this too about you Texas Rangers. Y'all are soft. Huh? How you gonna get on this young man? He 21 years old. And because it's a 3-0 pitch, because of some unwritten old school baseball rule that he probably ain't even know about, he goes yard for a grand slam. And y'all talking down? I'm gonna tell you why you soft. You ain't soft because you was yapping about it. Some people hold to those old traditions. You're soft because you cut your mentions off on Twitter because boys was getting on you. Y'all better get into the future, man. Some unwritten rule. You ain't supposed to swing at a 3-0 pitch. Come on, man. Stop all that. If that was the case, why was your pitchers throwing sliders and curves? Huh? If that was the case, he should have been throwing fastballs, right? Anything? I would love for somebody that hears this that's a fan of the Texas Sorry Rangers to say something. Get in the comments. I promise you, what I say is irrefutable. All these old school unwritten rules. Stop all this, man. That's why baseball is losing its allure. Because you got all these unwritten rules. Hey, man, don't swing it when it's a 3-0 pitch. You already up by 7 runs. So quit throwing sliders like you trying to get that man out. And you just couldn't hit the strike zone. So, bam, got you. What you got to say about that? Nothing. Huh? Yeah. So, anyways, I'm loving what's happening in the city right now. I'm glad to see that the Astros are persevering. I'm glad to see that the Rockets are persevering because we are both Both teams are in a situation where we are not looked upon to be winners because of how we are hobbled. The Rockets don't have Russell Westbrook right now. The Astros don't have many players. And it's a guy that get hurt every game, yet we still running the score up. So will it sustain? We'll see. But I'm a real fan. If it ain't, I'll get on here and talk down on it. But if it is, I'm going to talk up on it. So that's what it is. But yeah. So this was meant to be short and sweet. And I'm going to get on up out of here, man. But I want y'all to do one thing before I do that. Share this link with your people, with your partners, with your family. All right? Subscribe to my channel, Grip It and Rip It Sports. Also subscribe to The Solid Grip, me and my old man show that we do every Sunday. All right? And y'all hit that little bell so you don't miss a thing coming from The Solid Grip. So for me, J.R. Wilson, this is Grip It and Rip It Sports. Grace and peace to all y'all.
Hey, it's time to open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in